First of all, I want to start like this. Thank you so much for asking this request for me to show you how to do the seat. My screws were loose. I needed to add more blue Loctite. I'll even show you all that as well. I need to clean off my board a little bit, or the deck a little bit, kind of clean it up, make it look nice again. So thank you for asking me to do this. I always check my screws, but I hadn't checked them lately because I kind of got slacky. So thank you very much. I noticed they were tight, but not tight to my comfort. So therefore, thank you, because now I'm able to put Loctite again, tighten them down to where they need to be tightened to. So thank you for asking me to do this. And guys, please remember also, if there's anything that you want me to show you to do, anything, does not matter what it is, anything that you think of, put it down in the comments. If I'm able to do it, I'll be more than happy to do it. But if I'm not, I apologize. But because I'm not able to do everything, the things that I do know how to do, I will definitely do. And if I don't know how to do, I will I will always ask to see how it's done, and so that way I can share the advice later on to y'all, so that way I can answer the question I was asked, and then I'm able to share the question I was asked, and then also learn. Because every day is learning day. If you're not learning something every day, then you're really staying stagnant, and you don't want to do that. Thank you very much again for asking me to do this. And the writing portion, like I said, would be after I do the install. I'll do like a B-roll so you can see me standing. Because keep in mind too also, I don't really sit that much. I stand most of the time. The seat is really for whenever my leg gets tired, and then I need to post up to take some pressure off my leg. Because even though my good leg stays on his back, fender area right here, my front leg, that gets tired too, because whenever you get the juice, you take off, and your pressure goes back to your back leg. So therefore, it does get fatigued and tired as well. On the front leg, but that being a prosthetic leg, that bad boy, what happens majority of the time with that, it doesn't really get tired. It more or less starts hurting because I atrophy down, which if you don't know what that means I call it a nub. In physical therapy, they told me to call it a residual limb. It's my nub. I call it a nub. There's no foot, it's just a nub. So basically, my nub atrophies down, which means it shrinks down. So I'm pushing fluids out the entire day that I wear my leg. I'm pushing fluids out the entire day. So there's times I go up, there's times I go down. I add socks, take socks off. So it's a constant change. It never stays the same, because depending on my sodium, my salt, how much I eat of that. You really do have to watch what you put in your body. Right now, I'm a little fluffy because I call it my winter coat. During the winter time, I usually slow down a little bit. So for when I slow down a little bit, I get bored and I snack a lot. I love me some coffee cakes. I'll heat some coffee up, make some coffee, and then eat a coffee cake, whatever. I know better than to do that, because it's stuff I should be putting in my body, but you gotta make yourself happy every once in a while. And coffee cakes, they make me happy. But yeah, and I went for so long without eating that stuff because I was competing for Team USA's Paralympic team and stuff like that, to where I didn't have any social life. I cut out all my bad eating foods. I would have my cheat days, but I wouldn't cheat like I do cheat now. It was more of a really, really strict staying on the plan to make the team type deal. And now that I've retired from competitive cycling, high elite competitive cycling, to where now I'm enjoying life now. I'm experiencing things I didn't get to experience before because I was so dedicated. I still am, but I was so dedicated on making the team to where I cut all social life stuff out because I wanted to follow the rules, cut out all the bad eating, cut out everything. And like I said, don't get me wrong, please do not get me wrong, I cheated. There were days that I cheated to where it's like, man, I need to eat this, so that way I wouldn't be fiending for it so bad. But now, I'm enjoying life a lot more. I am experiencing the things and being with my family, my parents and my dog, like I never got to be before. Before, I was constantly on the bicycle, putting in miles. One year I was 200 miles shy of doing 10,000 miles on the bike. Barely even drove my truck. So there was a seasons to where I didn't do anything but ride the bicycle, and that was it. But that was my job. That was my full-time job, because people don't understand what it takes to make a Paralympic, or just an Olympic team, period, to be in the Olympics. You definitely have to give up your life to do that, and that's fine. I didn't mind doing that. But one thing I never thought I'd be doing with one leg. I never thought I'd be doing it like that. I always thought I'd have two legs doing that, trying this stuff, but no, with one leg, I didn't do nothing with that, like, to this level with one leg. I'm doing it, or with two legs. I was doing stuff at that level with one leg and loving it. All right, so, well, let's get back to the seat. Let's get the blue Loctite out. because we got to put blue Loctite on all these screws. And we're going to put on the tops of those nuts for the base plate some Loctite on there too, so it doesn't back out or anything. Granted, they're not going anywhere. They're very, very sturdy and stable because the nut itself is a lock nut. It's got that plastic stuff in there, so when you screw it on there, it locks in. But I want to be double sure, so I'm gonna put some blue Loctite on there and put some blue Loctite back on the screws. The screws they give you, okay, you take the, okay, hold up. Before I get ahead of myself, I forget to show you this. Right here, okay, you gotta take out 4 screws of your deck to put the base plate on your deck. And then when you take out those 4 screws, you gotta cut the rubber mat on the deck for the screws to go so it seats in there nicely. Because they give you 4 new screws, or Allen screws. They're a little bit longer because the base plate is thicker. So therefore, you gotta replace those with these guys. I do apologize. I tried finding like the number Allen screw it is and the size that it is. I know I could measure that stuff out, but I didn't. So, but I will tell you this: the Allen wrench you need is a number 5 Allen wrench, and that right there will take them out and put them in. Let me show you this right here. See, as you can see, here's where the base plate. I can clean this up, y'all. So here's where the base plate is, of course. Right here, you can actually see the outline of it right there. So there's one screw you got to take out and cut the rubber. Another screw, and then one more screw right there. And once you have that done, you can attach the base plate to the plate to the deck of the scooter, and you're ready to rock and roll. This is actually really, really short. I'm taking longer on this video than I need to because I'm doing more talking about it, talking to y'all. It's really maybe a 5-10 minute job tops, but I'm chatting it up with y'all, letting y'all know what's going on, why I'm tired today. Stuff I probably don't care about, but I want to share with y'all. And then the guys that ask me these questions, again, please, if you ever have a question, ask me, please. That's what the comment section is for. To get at me, my email is even in, I think, my description of the main page. My email is there, so if y'all ever need to email me at where'swaldoben@yahoo.com. And in this title, put YouTube question or YouTube, so that way I know to click on it, open that bad boy up, not just delete it, because trash mail, we get a lot of that stuff. All right, y'all, let's do this. Let's do the install now, and then I'll get out there and write it for y'all. In the meantime, I was gonna say something and I forgot. Oh yeah, after this, I have one beer left from Thanksgiving, and it's a chocolate stout. It's very, very good. A nice, wonderful step too. So at the end of this, after I finish doing the ride too, the B-roll ride, we're gonna pop that bad boy open, cheers it up, and sippity sip. But yeah, I've been sitting on this bad boy for a while. It's the last one I've had since Thanksgiving of 2023. And then after this, I make my own honey chai mead. So I won't be drinking any more beer. If I drink, it'll be only the chai mead, because I've had it since I've got 2019. A little bit. I got like 2 gallons left of 2019, maybe 3 gallons, and then a whole 6.5 gallons of 2020. So in case you don't know, honey chai mead is for lack of a better word, it's a Viking wine. It's made from honey. It's back from the Viking days. That's what the Vikings used to drink and stuff like that. So it's one of those our meads. It's 19.5% alcohol. It's very good, y'all. It's so tasty. But yeah, I got 2019 and 2020 to go still. And then once I start drinking the 2020, I'll make the 2024 version. So it's been 5 years since I made it. Oh wow, that's good stuff. I'm sure y'all don't drink very much. Let's get this going, y'all, because I'm ready to get that beer and check this out. All right, y'all, here we go. All right. Let's wipe this bad boy off. Let's take this over here. All this good stuff right here. I need to give this full scooter a wash off. That's what I need to do. So I may make a video of me doing that. I'm not gonna spray it down. Again, I'm super cautious, super careful. So I bought this with my own money. I don't want to take any chances and totally ruin the scooter just because I want to keep it clean and wash it up. So what I'll do is I'll probably take a bucket of water, and a towel, and just wipe it down like that. So that way I don't get any excess water anywhere that doesn't need to be, and stuff like that. And then kind of take there's this stuff called it's made by Black Magic. It's for bringing the black back out of your bumpers and stuff for your cars. So I figure, why want to work on this? I can make the black pop on this stuff here, really make it shine and look very, very good. So I figure that's what we'll do one day, y'all, too, whenever springtime comes back in and hits. Till then, I don't want to do it right now, because we got construction all around here, number one. Number two, I don't want to wash it and then get dirty instantly again. So I'd rather wait till the right time. Kind of like washing your car, you know? Every time you wash it, what happens? It rains. So I don't want that going down and happening. So I'll just go ahead and wait until it's time. All right, y'all. here's the blue Loctite I was telling you about that I want to use. Here's this bad boy right here. So that way the screws don't back out, the nuts don't back out. So what I'm gonna do right here is, check this out. Put it on top right there, down the side, like that right there. This right here, and this side right here. Alright, and then what you can do is, if there's excess that you got, you don't want it to be all over your stuff. Wipe this stuff off right there. Just like so. That way you don't have it all over your deck or base plate and deck and everything like that. Try to keep it nice and clean, 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 clean. And then what you'll do here is take my tray again. Let's put this back down here. Okay, take the tray so y'all can see what's going down right here. So then what I'll do now is I will take that, line that up, and then line that up right there. Take that off right there. And then we'll take these guys right here. Get a nice little swirl right there. And each one. Because you don't want to be riding your scooter going 60 miles an hour, 65 miles an hour, whatever you get it up to. I've had this one up to 63.4 on a low charge. So top speed's supposed to be 65. I'll see if I get there one day. But as of right now, I've had 63.4, going up a minor incline. So there you go on that one. And when you're doing those types of speeds, and I was just basically hanging with traffic. I wasn't doing nothing stupid. I wasn't just doing it to do it. So you don't want to be rolling at those speeds, and all of a sudden a screw or a nut come up, and just be like, okay, I just had to back out, and you're like, oh man, what do I do? So you just gotta keep maintenance on your scooter, and you will be all good to go, y'all. There'll be nothing to worry about. All right, y'all, be on back in a sec for the installation of the seat. All right, we back, y'all. We back to attack. Okay, so what I like to do, I learned this from doing my mechanic stuff and working on cars, is I'll always start one screw on the back side. And again, this is how I do it. You do it how you want to do it. This is how I do it. So not everybody's gonna like this, and that's cool. I understand. Everybody is different. That's why everybody is their own individual. You do things how you want to do it, and I do things how I want to do it. So, and then you put the front one in here to line up the holes and everything. Make sure everything's even. Make sure it doesn't go in with any tension. I want it to be perfectly like smooth going in, so you're not cross thread anything. So let's see here. Okay. There we go, see? That way it goes in nice. When you put it in your fingers, you know you're doing something right. Why does it say that, y'all? Okay, A270. Anyways, I don't think that's the name of the screw, this type of screw that it's supposed to be, Allen screw. There's numbers on the top of it. So, but like I said, see how it goes in nice and easy, just finger tight? So you know that you're not cross-threading anything. You're not gonna mess up your threads. Taking chances of messing stuff up, dude. This is what you don't want to do, because once you cross-thread it, oh man, you gotta rethread it. You gotta, man, it can be a big mess. Putting a hand tight in like that right there. See, that's when you know you're perfectly straight on your threads, dude. Makes you feel a little more comfortable, a little more at ease. You're not messing anything up. This one here, though, man, all the rest went in extremely well. This one here, I'm not gonna force it in. But it's going in nice and easy. It's just a little tighter, probably from the thread lock. Yeah, see it nicely, y'all. Boom, there we go. Now what I'll do in this section here is that since I've got all four of the screws in on the seat, my hip's tightening up. So I've got all four screws in on the seat right now, on the base plate, I mean. I can now, you'll see, go one screw here in the front, and then I'll go back to the screw on the opposite side in the back. Oh man, my hip is tightening up. Whee! Okay, go right here. You don't want to crank her down yet. You're still just getting it snug tight, y'all. Snug tight. Okay. Then you go to the front. After you go to the back, opposite corner, you go to the front on the same side. Tighten it down. Okay. Then you go back on the other side of that one right there. So you're basically going boom, boom, boom. Oh, wait. I didn't get that on camera. I'm sorry, y'all. No wonder. Okay, there we go. There we go. So we'll go boom, cross diagonal ways, boom. Then you go to the front on that same side you just crossed to, boom. Then back across the other diagonal ways, boom. Right there. So that way you're getting a good, nice, tight seal on this, on the deck and the plate, and it's going to be even. And it's going to be even tension as well. Instead of being like one side being tighter than the other side, one front side being tighter than the back side. You want to try to get it as even as possible. I know I'm probably being a little more descriptive than y'all are probably wanting it, but that's just the way I am, y'all. I'm sorry. You asked me to do something, I'm going to do it to where I'm explaining it extremely well. So if you go out there and do it, it's all good. You're going to be like, okay, I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying. And so y'all are probably not going to like it because I'm being too descriptive. And bring all up real fast. And that was an issue last night. I got in a call about a membership. Or actually, the company emailed this guy about a membership to come back because he canceled his membership a few years back. And they wanted him to come back, so they offered him a $1 promotion to do it. He calls up the gym, and I answer the phone. He asked me what the price is, and I was, okay, I have to ask questions, right? Because I can give him the correct price of what he's wanting. And all of a sudden, he just like, the script flips. All of a sudden, he's just like, you see this like light switch flip. Come on, man, I just want to give me a price. I'm like, yo, dude, I'm trying to get you the right price. I got to ask you questions to get what you want. Otherwise, I can just throw any number I want at you. I can give you the highest price I want to give it to you. But I don't do that. I want to sell to people like I want to be sold to. So I treat people with respect. I treat people, and I explain things to them because I want them to come back and be like, oh, he never said that. He never told me about that. That way, there's no questions asked. You know what you're getting yourself into. You know what you're paying. You know every step of the way. So I guess it made him mad, and so then he starts throwing at me, man, did you graduate or something? It really triggered me to where it's like kind of upset me because he was down talking me, and I didn't appreciate that. So I'm trying to help you and give you some service that people don't give you anymore. People just want to like pass you off as a number. I treat everybody like I want to be treated, how I want to be sold to, how I want to be talked to. So whenever he started doing that, so like I was saying, that really kind of pissed me off. Just put it nicely. And told my manager about it, and she was like, good. Hang up on them. Don't let anybody talk to you like that because you're trying to help them and give them the best service you can. And she's like, don't feel bad. You didn't do anything wrong. So I don't feel bad. I never felt bad, but I just wanted her to know what just, I guess the correct word is conspired. Okay, anyways, I'm not trying to be big word Bob here. What just happened? I'm trying to let her know what just happened in case you try to call in and say, hey, this guy did this guy did that. No. Dude, learn to talk to people with respect. Quit being a miserable human being, as my boy Pedro says. So basically, they did that, and then the way my work day started, first of all, was I had to deal with this homeless person that just came right in. They're supposed to check. You're supposed to check, just like every business and every company has rules to follow. We got rules to follow too. You don't walk past the front desk without checking him because it's a liability issue. So therefore, this guy just rolls on through. The other employee that was working the front with me said, hey man, you need to check in. And all the guy did turn around and say, and yelled at him, check my account. I never heard this happen. So basically, this happened all when I was coming up to the front. And then, so basically, I went to go get this guy. He was in the shower, fully clothed, starting to get undressed in the shower. And I'm trying to tell him, dude, you got to come back to the front to check in. I didn't see you check in, and the other guy didn't see you check in. I need you to come to the front to check in. He kept trying to argue with me. Kept trying to tell me what to do at my job. It doesn't work like that, y'all. You got to understand that. I got to follow rules just like you got to follow rules. So basically, finally, I had to raise my voice. I had to get loud with him. And no big deal. I had to get loud with him, and then finally that snapped him out of his drug mind, whatever hell was going on, because you could tell he wasn't right in the nugget. So finally, when I did that, he looked at me all kind of crazy-eyed, and I just looked him right in his eyes back, and did not look away. And so what happened was he was like, okay, I'll go to the front with you. And then so he comes out of the shower. Dude, things you see where I work at is just unreal. He comes out of the shower. grabs his stuff, and I was like, man, all you gotta do is just go to the front to check in. You'd be back here by now taking your shower if you wanted to take a shower. If you would just come up to me in the front, this could have been all over 5 minutes ago. But no, you wanna argue with people. So I finally got him to come to the front. He kneels the counter, tells me his name, I type it in. He's got a membership. He hasn't checked in since October 2023. So this fool has been just walking straight through, doing what he wants to do, bypassing our liability laws, and just going through doing what he wants to do, going however he wants to do what he wants to do, instead of following rules that you're supposed to follow when you sign the contract at the beginning of your membership, things you got to do to follow. And then so he was just doing that, and then we checked back on his account, and he hadn't checked in since October of 2023. So sorry y'all, I'm getting a little heated right here. So it's one of those deals where it's like, just follow the rules, man. Everything will go nice and smooth. You can do what the hell you want to do later on, but just follow the rules from the get-go. So all right, y'all, that's enough of that rant there. Sorry, that's 2.5 hours of sleep that's just kind of stirring up me right there, y'all. And probably the energy drink too. So anyways, so he came in, checked in, that was all good and kosher. And then next thing you know, right before I go to work around, I got off work at 7. I think the phone call happened around 5:30, maybe about 5:30, probably 5:45. So then that man, people are just rude because you're miserable. You're gonna treat somebody else and make them feel bad? Nah, dude. If you don't know the person's past, you shouldn't go popping off to people like that, because you never know how that person's gonna treat you and react to you. So that's why I try to give everybody the utmost respect up front, without even no questions. I don't care if you're homeless. I don't care if you're garbage man. I don't care what you do for a living. I don't care if you have no place to live at all. I'm gonna treat you with the utmost respect. But when you come at me, I'm coming at you with a 10. So, and that's just how life goes, man. People think they can treat you how they want to treat you now. It doesn't work like that. All right, y'all. Enough of that. Back to this. So, all right, sorry guys. Didn't mean to get off on that little rant right there, but it happened. So, like I was saying, we're gonna go ahead and tighten that bad boy up right there, just a lift right there, so you can feel a little tension. Yeah, I was gonna make a whole nother video of what happened at work and stuff like that, but it kind of fell into this one. That's what happened when you get 2.5 hours of sleep. You don't want to crank it down, y'all, just enough to where it's tight, because you got that blue Loctite on there. So therefore, you don't want to strip your stuff out. Then see how it went boom, 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 boom. That way it's nice and evenly tightened. So now I'll go back over here again. Make sure I'm fitting nice and flush in there. And just with the tip of my finger, because I have a bad problem over tightening things and stripping things out and breaking them. So what I'm gonna do is just my index finger right here, give it a few little pops like that right there. You come back over here this side, and again with your index finger, give it a few little pops right there, and then up on the front, a few little pops right there. Yeah, so I was saying Newton meters. I want to find a torque specification for this, so I can use my torque wrench on it and not strip things out and get it to the right tension. Because the reason I have a torque wrench is because whenever I have a cycling leg, okay? So basically what I do is I take off the bottom portion of my leg here and put on another bottom portion, which is for cycling, where I clip in the pedals like your shoes do. And I kept stripping those screws out all the freaking time. Finally, I got me a torque wrench to stop that. And so now I've got that torque wrench, and I would rather use it also on this right here. There we go. Last time right here, y'all. Last time right here. Okay. And your seat is now installed. So what we'll do now, I'm gonna put up all this stuff right here, and then we'll go to the front yard area, and I will show y'all what it looks like riding with the scooter standing, and also sitting. Get the hiccups, y'all. Excuse me, I apologize. So yeah, I'm gonna do a standing and a sitting so you can see the height. I personally, in my opinion, this guy right here, my opinion, I think this seat that I have, for me, is better than the other one that they have, the awesome one that they just came out with. I want to say end of last year. I think they're working together with a guy from Tokyo, if I'm not mistaken, or China or something like that. I want to say it's Tokyo or Japan maybe, but they're working with him on that other seat that they have. To me, that seat is lower. No, not to me. It is lower, and for me, with my knee not bending as well as my good knee does, I have to have this taller seat because I'm not able to bend my knee like I should be able to. My knee was actually rebuilt with screws and wire because they found it wrapped around my shin during the accident. So they had to put it all, I was Humpty Dumpty, y'all, I'm telling you. So they had to put it all back together with screws and wire because, like I said, just in 2 pieces around my shin. So they got me back together just like they did Humpty Dumpty. So this seat here, just like with cycling, I had to do when I first started, I had to do a pedal adapter, because I couldn't bend my knee, and then as I was cycling and doing many miles and hours, I tore the scar tissue of my knee to where I could bend it more and bend it more and bend it more, to where I'm almost at a 90 degree, but not quite. I think I have to force it to 90 if I'm not mistaken. I can do 90, but I have to force it. So with this seat here, I sit higher, so I'm not as low, and I don't want to use foot pegs because I feel if you were to stand on the foot pegs, you could actually rip the threads out with the weight, depending on how much you weigh. So I like having my feet on the actual deck itself, on the deck and on the back fender. My prosthetic leg goes to the front towards the handlebar area. My good leg goes back on the back fender. So that way it's more like I'm probably gonna say this wrong. I want to say goofy foot on skateboarding, I think. I'm not positive. I think goofy foot's left foot forward. Anyways, my right foot is forward, my left foot is on the back fender. And y'all see it here in a second whenever I'm showing y'all on the ride. All right, y'all, let me get this cleaned up, and then we'll go for the ride, and we'll come back for the beer and the final chat. All right, y'all, here we go. All right, y'all, I'm gonna walk out here. Actually, you know what? Oh, another thing, I'm not wearing my helmet to do this because I'm just gonna be doing like a short, like, show y'all what's up ride, how it looks and stuff. So I'm gonna wear a helmet during this. Ever since my motorcycle accident and I wasn't wearing a helmet, I was in a coma 27 days because of it. I always wear a helmet, but just for doing this right here, since I'm not going to be going fast at all, which really doesn't matter. You can get a brain injury on snow going 2 miles an hour down the road. Brain injuries, your brain is very sensitive, y'all. Keep that in mind. It just takes just a slosh around in the fluids from dome piece of front of the cranial to the back of cranial to cause a TBI, traumatic brain injury. I don't like doing this, but at the same time, I'm just showing y'all what's up, and I'm not going for a long ride. I'm just going right down the alley and back. That way y'all can see what the seat looks like and stuff like that. Please don't give me a bunch of grief and crap about this, because I know firsthand that I need to wear a lid at all times, but just for this, I think it'll be all right. All right, y'all, I'll be back in a second. All right, y'all, I'm gonna come around from behind the camera, give y'all a view of what it looks like standing up out of the seat first. The seat kind of goes to your, I want to say, depending on your height also, goes about mid-knee. So that way when you're standing up, this is what it looks like when you're standing up on the seat. It goes about to the middle of your kneecaps. Again, depending on your height and stuff, I'm sure. But yeah, it feels super comfortable standing and or sitting. So whenever my legs get tired, or leg gets tired, it's usually the one in the back that's holding on the fender that gets tired first because of the torque this thing has. This thing has some incredible torque. It moves up the line, especially having a mode 5. But yeah, here's what it looks like sitting down too, y'all. And I was wrong. My front knee is at a 90-degree angle. So, but it's comfortable to me. It's not uncomfortable. It doesn't hurt. My knee doesn't get bound up. Here we go again. I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like from behind, and then I'll show you what it looks like when I stand up too. Boom, right there. So, right there, we're in full standing mode. Foot on the back fender, and as you can see, this is actually the way I ride. Period. Even whenever I'm not sitting down or standing up, or that made no sense. Even when I'm not. What I'm trying to say this. All right, y'all, this is me. So basically, you can sit down nice and easy. So, I don't know where I was going with that one. I was going to say something, but I can't remember what I was going to say. But yeah, this is what it looks like right here. Hope this helps out with any questions that y'all have. I do have the bars drop down just a tad bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. I've got it on the 5th line. But to me, I have more stability with it this height. I'm able to, at 60 miles an hour, I have no speed wobbles. I feel completely in control. I have had it up at the normal stock height before, and that stock height just felt a little more unstable. So therefore, I lowered it down, and dude, I feel greatness now. And again, okay, guys, what I was saying, what I didn't record earlier, I've got 1,337.0 miles on here right now. And out of those 1,300 miles, I've had no issues, no errors, nothing. But I do keep this only on the concrete. It's a concrete warrior. I don't go off-road at all. Because just like when I worked on cars, I feel that the jar of the dirt, the bumps in the dirt and everything like that, and all that stuff. I feel, again, this is all my opinion, y'all, from working on cars. I feel that that's what jars these scooters, the electronics loose in these scooters, is riding on the dirt and all those hard bumps and stuff like that. Again, this is only my opinion, so please understand that this is what I do. I only keep it on the concrete. If I go off-road with it, it goes in mode 2, or I'm sorry, dual motor and in eco mode, so I can just crawl it through there. I'm not in any hurry, especially for when I go camping. I don't want to jar any electronics and stuff like that. So I keep it in eco mode and just creep through the dirt and the woods and stuff to get to where I need to go to. When I'm there, that's it, dude. You're done. So, in my opinion, this thing doesn't go off-roading unless I'm going to go camping, like a stealth camp is what it is, stealth camp scenario. I just feel, like I said, it just jars the electronics extremely hard. And out of those 1,300 miles, I've never had any issues, thank God. The scooter has been the best scooter my very first scooter, but the very best scooter, because of no issues. I always see on the Cabo forums and stuff like that people are having all these error codes pop up and yada yada yada. But then you find out they're riding hard on dirt, doing jumps and stuff like that. Yes, the scooter is made for that, but electronics aren't made for that. And unless you've actually worked on vehicles before and you actually deal with stuff like that, and again, please keep in mind, this is just my opinion. You do what you want to do. I'll do what I do. So there's gonna be no issues with that at all, y'all. Please just keep in mind that I'm only telling you things from my experience and that I've experienced. So, and having no issues with this scooter whatsoever since day one, and I've had 1,300 miles on it. I'm gonna keep it that way right there. So I'm gonna keep doing that stuff right there. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here. I think I've spoke to y'all enough. I'm pretty sure I wore your ears out and everything. I'm gonna end the video right here. And I hope y'all enjoyed it. Hope I showed y'all some stuff that you're wanting to see. And again, please, if there's anything y'all ever want me to see or have a question about, no matter what it is, I don't even care if it's about my leg. If you have questions about my leg, throw them at me, dude, please, because I don't mind talking about it. My leg is my testimony. All right, y'all. Hope to see y'all soon. Hope to talk to y'all soon. And again, this Saturday, I'll be doing I'll have the video for the ride out. So I should be doing the ride tomorrow, and then I'll edit it up by Saturday. So this will be out tomorrow. The riding video will be out Saturday. If y'all ever want to support the channel, everything again is down in the subscription, or the description. I have buy me a coffee for working on things for my leg, to the scooter, all the way to snacks for baby Groot. So it only goes for hiking stuff, scooter, baby Groots. That's it. So my leg, scooter, and baby Groot. That's what those donations go to. Is that stuff there? So that way, anybody that supports and wants to support, go to buy me a coffee. I have it down in the description. Right now, I've just got one level up, and it's the platinum level. I'm going to end up getting the bronze, silver, gold, and then platinum levels. So we've got 4 different levels to choose from. Right now, it's just $1 to donate, is all I get, or to help with the channel. It's only $1. All right, guys. Also, remember to please like, comment, subscribe, and share this video, please. It really helps out the channel, helps out algorithm. I'll get that word right. It helps out the algorithm. It puts my channel out for other people for recommendations, everything. So it really helps out a lot with the channel, guys. I appreciate everything that y'all do for me. I appreciate everything that y'all, all the comments, all the shares, all the likes, all the subscriptions to my new and old subscribers. Thank you so very much. It means a lot. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and end this video here. Remember, life's a journey. Ride that tasty wave. All right, y'all. Almost forgot what I promised y'all. The beer afterwards. Oh, pop that top off. I had to use that right there to open the beer bottle. So, because I don't have a beer bottle opener here, but that worked perfectly fine. All right, y'all. Like I was telling y'all, this is a organic chocolate stout made by Samuel Smith's. It's pretty tasty, y'all. Not gonna lie. As you can, like I was saying earlier, I don't really drink much. I mean, I've had 2019 and 2020 mead, so this shows you I don't really drink that much. That's tasty, y'all. All right, y'all. Baby Groot, come here. I want to show y'all my best friend. This guy right here. Hey, this guy right here, dude. Hey, Groot. Groot, what's up? This guy right here, y'all, has got me through a lot of stuff. That is my best friend. His name is Baby Groot. Actually, it's Groot, but I nicknamed him Baby Groot. He'll always be my baby. So that's my best friend right there, y'all. My running mate. We go everywhere. All right, y'all. Like I said, I'm gonna finish this beer and then down some waters, because I drank the energy drink. Now I'm drinking a beer. Drink half of an Nalgene of water, so I need to finish my waters today. All right, y'all. I'm gonna let y'all go. Hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Please remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share. It helps the channel out big time. Helps me out big time. I've got Buy Me a Coffee, please, if you want to help support the channel. Please go to Buy Me a Coffee. I've got everything in the description, so all you do is click the link and you're good to go. The scooter, I've got the link in there for the scooter for the $50 off discount code. The Well Donator's Amputee Journey. All this helps out with the channel, man. I'm telling you, please, please, please help me out. Put my name, put my channel out there so everybody can see it, recommend it, share it, talk about it. Why not? You know, I mean, it's a good channel. It's my journey that I'm on, being an amputee for 17 years now. Or is it 16? 16 or 17, I can't remember. I just had my anniversary a little bit ago in October. October 13th of 07 was my accident. So, all right, y'all. I want to go sippity sip on this brouhaha and put everything up. All right, y'all. Remember, life's a journey. Ride that tasty wave.